Record of Lodoss War is a 10-year-old action RPG on the Dreamcast, which is based around the anime of the same name. In it, you play as an unknown person who has been resurrected from the dead in order to defeat the evil goddess Cardis. You run into characters from the anime such as Pyrotis, Parn, Deedlit, and many others. They temporarily assist you before going off to do their own thing. Hence, you are mostly fighting alone. The combat is pretty straightforward. B to swing your sword, X to cast magic, Y to use items, and A to pick stuff up. It plays like a decent Diablo clone. You level up by killing stuff, and you find new items via chests and enemy drops. Where this game differs, however, is the item customization system. You find runes throughout the game which can be embedded into weapons and armor. Also, you can transfer current customizations into new weapons and armor via transformations. You pay for these embeddings with mithril, which is basically this game's version of money. It can be gotten via enemy drops, refining found equipment, or by mining. The only downside to this process is hearing the blacksmith say, "A mighty spell," 8 billion times over. Which leads me to what I feel is the only major downside of this game, the voice acting. I'll give it credit for being such an early example of console game voice acting, but my god is it atrocious. That blacksmith's voice is insanely irritating. Cardis sounds like a dude. Parn sounds like a 15-year-old. Deedlit is barely tolerable, if only because she has very few lines. And everyone else just sounds like they took one take and went home. The music is decent. Nothing spectacular, but it's slightly above what you would normally get out of a JRPG. The graphics are quite good for a Dreamcast game of this type. However, the system's processor can have trouble handling it, and anytime there's more than a few enemies on screen, it starts to stutter. Also, the graphics may look bad in this review, but that's because my recording device doesn't get along with standard definition components at all. So, overall, it's a very fun game that will last a good amount of time, especially if you like optional areas, as this game has 31 optional boss fights plus a post-game dungeon. And I love me some post-game dungeons. Anyone with a Dreamcast looking for a good and involving RPG should hunt down a copy of this game. Thank you for watching and see you next time.